Hey everyone, this is Josh Galvin with Tizish.com, and on this video I'm going to show you how to use the WordPress simple real estate pack that allows you to put in so much awesome local data ranging from local businesses, local schools, local hospitals, market data from ALTOS and Trulia and Google Maps. I mean, the sky's the limit with this tool. I'm going to show you actually how to use this tool now. Alright? Now remember, this is really part 2 of a part 1 that I did earlier of a 2-part series where on part 1 I show you how to set up this plugin, because that's probably the most important part you have to do first. And then after you set up the plugin, now I'm showing you on this video how to actually use it and the different tools that are available to you. So this assumes you've already installed the plugin on your site and now you just need to use it. Alright, so here I am in my WordPress admin panel, and here's where the tool is after you install it. When you click on visual, you'll see 4 buttons here, or 5 buttons. These 5 buttons, all of these buttons are your tools. Alright, so I'm going to go through each button and show you what they all do, and then basically you just toy around with them and figure out how you want to use them. Alright, I could dive into strategy on other, I'm going to actually intertwine strategy with this, but more on future usage and so forth. But as of now, this is the basic how to use it. So here we go. Here's the first one. This is for schools and local business information. So here's what you do. Let's say you click on this button and you want to insert local schools. Alright, so let's say we choose a city. I have an address here, so let's just go ahead and use this one. Here's the local schools in this area, right? And then you could group by, you have different options. Let's just say you want to group it by grade level, whatever the case is, however you want to do. You just toy around with the different options. When you click on insert, here's what it does. It puts in that little piece of code. Now when we hit update, alright, the page is done updating, so we go to view page now, and here's how it displays. It's pretty cool actually. So here's how it goes. Here's how it looks. Check it out. Look how awesome that is. Now you have a page with all this school information, organized by group. See, middle school, high school, elementary school, and it's all around the address that you put in. I'm using Renton as the example, of course. So it's all around that, and it just displays them all. Really awesome feature to have on a community page or a schools page and so forth. And now keep in mind though, just to show you, as I'm going to show you the next feature, you can specifically see how it says group by, grade level and so forth. Whatever this group by, that refers to the options you see here. Alright, so just toy around with it and let it get a good feel for it. Alright, so the next one I want to show you on this same button, by the way. Let's erase this one now. And let's click on the same button. Now let's put local businesses around a specific address. So here we are, local businesses. And it's asking you required latitude and longitude. What you need to do is get those. So if you don't know that, which most people don't, then just click on this, get coordinates. And when you click on get coordinates, under street address, this is where you put in all the information. And you could just decide, choose what you want to get put in there. Or choose your address that you want to have around this, and then basically you'll get the coordinates. So we click on get lat, get long, and see how it puts it in. And after that, just hit insert. And now let's scroll down. Let's update the post. Okay, so now that the page loaded, it's saved. Now let's see what this looks like. And here we are. These are the local businesses, remember, using Yelp. And here, just like the school one, it lists all the local businesses around the address that you entered. And see, it has all those. It organizes it by different groups and so forth. This thing is just super awesome. I mean, I love this tool. And just to show you one more item real quick, when you clicked on the map, when you were here on insert Yelp businesses, you can choose all categories or only a few. So you know how I chose all on this demo? That means that this is showing all the categories across here. You could choose one only if you wanted. So it really depends on how you're going to use this. So anyhow, back to the point. So that's the first button on inserting Yelp businesses or local schools. Pretty easy and straightforward to use. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this now, and let's look at our next tool. which is mortgage and finance calculator straight from Zillow. So I click on this second button, and right here, let's say insert. These are optional parameters. I'm not going to put those in because it doesn't really matter, but I want to insert mortgage calculator this first time. Alright, now I'm going to hit double space, and I'm going to insert another calculator because it has some options. I'm going to insert an affordability calculator. Now I click on insert. Now I'm going to go again and hit the last one just to show you on this example. That's why I'm doing this. And on the final one, we have closing cost estimator, and we insert. And now let's go ahead and save this page. And after it's done saving, let's just look at it one more time. And as you notice, you could use these tools an unlimited number of times. I'm showing you on a page, but you could do this on any blog post as many times as you want. So go ahead and I click on view page. Now let's look at our calculators. But keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind when you insert listings. It would be a good idea to insert a financial calculator with them, or perhaps one of these, or maybe local market area information. Wait till I show you the next buttons, you'll see. So anyhow, here's the mortgage calculator, here's the affordability calculator, and we have our closing cost estimator. Pretty cool tool. So now let's go to our next one. We just now did the second button, which was our mortgage and finance tools. The third one, actually I'm going to save this Google map for last because that's my favorite one, because it kind of puts in all this data as neighborhood profiles, but I'll show you that one last. So for now, I'm going to go to ALTOS, and I'm going to show you Trulia. So right now, ALTOS, we click on ALTOS, and what this is going to do, this is going to pull data from ALTOS, from the ALTOS research system. So right here, let's do city. We're going to do Renton, Washington, and let's get the zip code for that. And you just choose all your criteria. I'm not going to really know what I'm choosing at this moment just for the sake of keeping this efficient tutorial. But let's just say we want 30 days, or let's go 90 days. Keep things a little bit realistic. And then property type, let's say we want both. Or let's choose one for now. And chart size. This is really the big important one. I like the large charts, the ones that are 600, just because they fit. They fit on most things. But just to be safe, I'll go 520. And now let's go to step 2. We choose our statistics. Our left axis, I want price, and then our left axis, I say average days on market. Let's go to step 3. Top one, let's say I'll just choose top. Rolling average, 90-day rolling average. And actually, I don't want top. I want I want it all combined. So now I click insert. It's going to take a moment, and you'll see it come up. And there we go. Now we have our ALTOS chart. So now when I save the post, and by the way, you guys remember, this is all free. This is unbelievable. This is amazing because it's such a free resource for good local data. If you don't have this on your websites, get it installed. Or if you're a Tizish client, you of course get this already installed with your systems in the first place. So here we go. We're going to look at the page now. And there's our local market data. It has the graph we just put in. And you could put in multiple graphs if you want, and the sky's the limit. You could do it again if you wanted, alright? So now let's go ahead and erase this one. I'm going to show you Trulia now. And let's say we want the median sales price. We'll do the city, same thing we've been doing. And we want the period to be for the past year. Let's just go with that. And we want all properties. And here's the width and height. And let's just go ahead and insert that. Same concept as ALTOS. It just puts in a graph. When we click on save. And then when we look at the page, here we are with our page now with market data on it from Trulia. That's just totally awesome. Super easy to use. Now let's go ahead and delete this one, and let me show you my favorite one of all. And this is the final button, and this is the Google Maps insert button. It's the third button here. When you hover over it, it says Google Map. When you click on this, here's what you have. You have the option to, of course, enter a straight regular Google map. That's the whole idea. So let's just say right now, I'll show you the default version of this. You enter your address, street address. We're in Renton. We put the zip code. For now, I'm not going to include a neighborhood profile, but I'll show you that second. Now we click on get latitude, get longitude, and then after that, click on this second info window content. What this means is wherever the little pin, wherever this exact location is on the Google map, what do you want it to say? So let's say I want it to say test for webinar, just to show you, or test for tutorial. And then here is my description of my awesomeness. And then after that, we want to go ahead and insert. And now what we just inserted is the following. We go to update, and now let's look at the post after it updates. We go to view page. And now when it loads up, it's going to just give us a Google map that has that pin in place and so forth. So there it is. So you see how it has the Google map. When I click on the Google map, it says basically everything that I put in, test for tutorial. We scroll down, it has a description. Here's my description of my awesomeness that you saw me type in. So that's how that functions, alright? Now see this stuff here? If you click on schools, it's going to show you local area schools. And it gives you a key for it. If you click on grocery stores, it's going to show you the grocery stores. It's going to do all that stuff. So let's just say we want everything here. This just basically gives you a whole profile of everything around your area. So use these when putting listings and so forth into detail. Alright, now let's go to the next step with the neighborhood profile. Alright? So I'm going to go ahead and erase this and do it one more time. The exact same thing, I click on Google Map. Let's put in the address that we've been putting in. Include Google profile, get latitude, longitude. I'm not going to put this info this time, but I think you guys got the point with that. After that, go ahead and click on insert. And now here's the difference with this. When we update this page, and we click on view page now so we could see it, what it's going to give us is a neighborhood profile of just loads of market data and so forth. So here's the difference. What it added now is this stuff across the top. So remember how last time it was only the map at first? Well, now it added this stuff. So now we could look at schools around it. And it's going to break down all the schools around this map area. We could look at market stats. Basically, all the stuff I showed you up to this point, it puts it here into place. Market stats, here's just basic index and basic data and graphs to put. Then we could look at financing. It just has mortgage calculators, all of them that I already showed you. The nearby businesses, everything I already showed you with the individual Yelp one. And then the walkability. This is something that I haven't showed you yet, but basically it's your walk score. If you go to Rentometer.com, they give you a walk score. This is the whole idea of how walkable is one's neighborhood, what's around it, what's good. This is gives you a walkability score. So this whole thing is pretty awesome because it gives you a whole neighborhood profile around one individual location. This is something I would definitely put with every single listing that you enter on your blog that you own or that you're trying to market, per se. Not own, but that you're trying to market. So that's everything for this tool. I hope that you understand everything on using it. I recommend you for sure get this installed on your site now. This will solve that problem that every agent asks, which is, where do I get content? That age-old question. Well, here's one place. This gives you all the local content you could ever need and all local market data that you could ever need. And just to recap, here's some more. Here's all the pages we did so far. It gives you all the stuff. And you saw how easy it is to use. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be using it, and you can use it on all your blog postings, any of your pages, and you can use it as many times as you want. There's no reason why you shouldn't have it. And now, remember, if you're a Tizish client, you get this for free with your site already. If you're not a Tizish client, either ask us and we'll help you. Obviously there's fees involved, but if you just have your own WordPress site, download this plugin called Simple Real Estate Pack. So that's everything for this tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions. If you took value from this, which I'm almost positive anybody that watches this will take value from it, hit the like button, share this with as many people as you can, and comment and let me know how you're using it. I would love to see you guys integrate this with your sites. Alright, well that's everything. This is Josh from Tizish.com, so let me know how it works out. Take care.